This is Jonathan Agarfith, Pro Boxing fans. I'm joined by light heavyweight Ahmed Elbiali over Zoom. For those that don't know, record of 21-1, 18 KOs, big puncher. Uh, Originally from Egypt, but living in the US. Tell me about your nickname, the American Pharaoh. Who came
Yeah,
up with that one?
yeah, it's taking me a while to come up.
It's a
I
good
came
name.
up with a long time ago, but I don't really. I think aliases are kind of corny. So I was like, you know what? Everyone keeps telling me, "What's my alias?" I'm like, you know what? It's American Pharaoh. America made me, and I'm a pharaoh, bro. So it's as real as it gets, and it's as honest as it gets. So
I mean,
Egyptians love it, Americans love it. Hey, that's all. It's all about. It's all about love, dude.
how popular is boxing in Egypt, and are you the most successful one? I can't think of that many others.
I for me to say I'm the most successful one would be taken away from a lot of previous amateur fighters that have done well in the Olympics.
Hmm.
Silver medalists, not ever gold, and we've had a couple amateurs that have beat. Well, one guy named Mohammed Hickel, he beat Alexander Usyk twice, Gennady Golovkin, and a guy named Ishmael Salak on the amateurs. So he's been very he's had a successful amateur career, but no recognition, unfortunately. We've had guys win silver and bronze. Muhammad Rida Ali, he lost to Povetkin by walkover he broke his hand, I think. So he won a silver in the Athens, and that's really been our last main medalist. As far as professional, yes, thank God I'm able to represent my country and hopefully do it better than I expect and they expect and do big things, dude. Like it's my name is the American Pharaoh. I really want to represent America for giving me an American based professional style, Egypt for giving me great genetics, good looks, and you know, the world for making boxing what it is, man. Without British fight fans, boxing wouldn't be boxing. You know, it's Queensberry rules. So every nation, every culture has given the boxing world a little spice, and I'm thankful for everybody. Without trying to sound too fucking corny or anything, but I really mean that. Like it's really beauty of boxing. It's like a cartoon, like a anime cartoon where you get all these characters from around the world getting to fight each other, and it's pretty fucking dope. So I just want to make the most out of it, have fun, and bang that shit out. You know, get some more.
Well, yeah, you've got a lot of knockouts, 18, and you've got five of your last wins all by knockout since the only defeat to Jean Pascal. So yeah, and all of them with winning records. So it's been going, I guess, pretty well. But you haven't fought too much, like a lot of people during this pandemic. When are you next out?
I'm shooting for February in Miami again, and then I've gotten some calls that I've been told to keep on the down low. So I got to keep it on the down low until they get confirmed.
Hmm.
But hopefully, I try to take care of my body. I try to take care of my brain, my personal life. I'm fortunately and unfortunately married to the boxing game. So it's just I'm trying to preserve my youth as much as possible and retain, you know. So I'm really trying to do this all I can and give the most to the boxing world because I absolutely love this sport, not to sound too selfish, and hopefully it can, you know, pass on to others the love that I give it.
Hmm. I mean, are you just sort of waiting for an opportunity? You're in a great division, the light heavyweights. We've got a lot
I'm
of
at
names here.
middle.
Oh, you've dropped down to super middle.
I've dropped down to super middle and light heavy. I'm walking around at like let's say 182, 183. So if they call me for a big opportunity at light heavy, I'm gonna take it. If
Hmm.
they call me for a big opportunity at 168, I'm gonna take it. If they call me for a small opportunity at either, I'll probably take it too. So at this point, I did this so I can be able to just have more opportunities. I know 168 is a hot division. We have a lot of numerous. I mean, there's a lot of great fighters at 168, including Canelo, and at 75 as well. Callum Smith just moved up.
Yeah.
Callum Johnson, they actually just called me to spar in England. I was hoping for that, but they're like, nah, manager's not paying, forget about it. So I'm like, all right, it's all good. So there's a lot of big names in both divisions. I'm more than excited to put on a great performance with any one of these fighters, and I'm sure they are too. We're all really hungry, especially after this COVID deal. So
Yeah.
We're ready for knockouts, bro.
So
and paid.
So, you know, basically you're willing to fight anyone. There's not just one specific person, or is there one specific guy that you really want to fight?
I want to fight the absolute best. Of course, like I think realistically the best at 175 is Artur Beterbiev. I would love to take a fight with him because he's the best. He's the monster. So if a monster can beat a monster, then, you know, I mean, it'll be a battle of monsters. At 168, it's the cash cow Canelo, and that would be a hell of a fight. I'd love to fight Caleb. Benavidez is a absolute monster as well. And I think someone has to be willing to take those fights to really ignite the boxing world. Not to just get called for them, but to maybe initiate them. I'm not really a big shit talker on social media, so I don't really like doing it that way, but I would love for it to come off professionally that way. I'm willing to fight the best, the most dangerous fighters, because I believe I'm one of those guys. You know, I'm pretty fucking dangerous. I just need the opportunity to hit someone in the body, bro.
Well, I watched you know, some of your fights, and obviously the Pascal fight, for how long it lasted, that was an absolute war, and you just came forward swinging, and you know, you hurt him at some point, so you can clearly fight, and you've got an aggressive come forward style, so those fights will be exciting, that's for sure.
Yes, I guarantee you they will. And there's a lot that I've learned inside and out of the ring since the Pascal fight, and it doesn't involve me being boring at all. It just involves me being smarter and better and more aggressive in an intelligent way.
Let's talk about you were training with Tyson Fury and Sugar Hill Steward not so long ago. How did you find that, and how did that happen?
I've known Sugar since I was about 17, and when I sparred Miguel Cotto, Sugar and Emmanuel Stewart at the time were training Cotto, Andy Lee. I got to spar Andy, Dominic Dalton. So it was a really dope camp, especially for someone my age at the time. And I met Sugar then. After the Pascal fight, I called Sugar about a month right away, and he remembered me like on the phone. He's like, "Yeah, he's funny, dude." He's like, "You just got your ass whooped by Pascal, right?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "Bro, you almost had him, but you had nobody in your corner telling you what to do." So it's good. Sugar's an awesome dude, one of the best trainers in the world. I would say the best trainer in the world. I would say Tyson Fury is my pound for pound fighter right now. Not because I like the man, but because he truly and honestly is inside and out of the ring the best pound for pound fighter right now, especially by the way he moves for a fucking truck, bro. He moves like a butterfly, and he's an absolute like pillar. So he's nimble on his feet. He has power in both hands. He's very intelligent, and he is a champion inside and outside the ring. He gives knowledge like it's fucking candy. He doesn't hold back on anything. He's honest with you, and he's genuinely giving. And I believe giving someone knowledge and education and guidance is worth way more than giving him a shirt, a pair of shoes, a headgear, a pair of boxing gloves. This is something that will last with me forever. And I'd say in the time knowing Tyson, I was able to change my life a lot. So I'm very fortunate for meeting them, and him and his whole family are great people, and I look forward to being around them much, much more, bro. Really, I'm very fortunate.